Guys, back again with another video. Whether you're learning how to put on HTV or whether you want to learn how to layer HTV, or if you're one of my friends or my customers, I'm going to give you this video link so that way you can put on your own HTV vinyl that I made for you. So just follow along, follow my steps, and I promise it'll turn out great. Just trust me. Okay, so some of you guys don't have a heat press or a Cricut Easy Press, so I'm going to show you guys how to do this with an iron. I have it set to linen cotton. You're going to want some sort of pressing pillow, so you guys at home that don't have materials, you can use a towel, you can use cardboard, anything to protect the underside. So which is going to be this mask, and then something to go on top of the material as you're putting it on. So you can either use a piece of Teflon sheet or you can use a scrap piece of fabric. Some people use a kitchen towel, but I wouldn't because it's too thin, so I wouldn't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this mask on, this little pillow. And the reason why you guys see my lights flickering is because it's a very, very powerful iron. So hopefully nothing turns off in my room in here. Fingers crossed, right? Okay, so we have that on there. And this isn't quite cotton, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it down to wool silk. So I don't want it as hot, but you still want it hot. Alright, so we got our item, or we got our fabric. Take our iron and just slightly warm up the fabric. Let's get some of that moisture out of there. So if you guys have a home iron with water in it, get rid of all that water and take all the steam out first before you use it. Turn that up a little more. So this is going to be my first layer. Set that on there. Try to get it as even as I can. Stretch out the folds there. And then each to their own. You can use a Teflon sheet or you can use a piece of fabric that you're not using. I'm going to use my Teflon sheet. Place that on top of all of it. Try to get in the middle of your iron because that's where it's going to be the hottest. And if you're layering, just press it for a few seconds, not the full 20 seconds or the full 40 seconds. And if you see, I'm not wiggling my iron, I'm just doing a heavy press. And that's preventing that vinyl moving around. And what I learned from a friend, you're wondering why I'm grabbing this up, that this is supposed to help it easily peel off. Because some of these items that I'm going to be making, it's going to be a cool peel. And this is a nice cool piece of tile. And of course that didn't work the first time. So when it doesn't stick all the way, don't try to peel it up all the way. Just test the corner and repress it. So give it more force. Let it go for a little bit longer. Get my tile block, cool it down, and see if that sticks off of it. Sticks on there, not off of there. I don't want it on the sheet. You just gotta baby it. There it goes. No matter how much you probably want to, don't just rip that transfer sheet off, guys. Just baby it. There it is. Alright, so our first layer's on there. So when you want a layered vinyl or heat transfer, just try to press it just so it's on there, not until it's a full press. You just want like a mini press to get it on there. because you're going to do a full press after you get this one on there. And then after you peel this tape off, that's when I tell you guys to do a big full press. Give it that last big oomph to make sure it's stuck on there. So this one is glitter vinyl or a glitter HTV that I'm putting on. And I have to adjust it to the offset. Here we go, that looks good. Nope, not quite. There it is. Alright, let that stay there. This time I'm going to use my towel so that way it gets, or my piece of fabric, so that way it gets all the heat. Because glitter heat transfer doesn't stick well unless it has a lot of heat on it and a lot of pressure. So in the middle of the iron, heavy press for a little bit. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Peel it up. Okay, glitter HTV is a cold peel. So we gotta cool that all the way down before we peel it off, or else it's gonna get all icky and wrinkly. We don't want that. Okay, so I'll use my tile here. That's still a little warm. I'll cool it down a little. There we are. We'll pull up a corner. See how that looks? Ooh, that looks amazing. So we're just gonna baby it. Don't just rip it off. Just gonna baby it. Oh, I hope she's gonna like that. She'll probably see this video and like, oh my goodness, but who knows. Okay, so it's not gonna hurt. You can use your own best judgment. What I would do is, it's on there, it really is, but I always like to be better safe than sorry. Grab my towel or grab my fabric, grab my Teflon, stick it on there. Add a little heat, add some more pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pour up. Shake it off. Cool her off. And there we go, guys. That's how you layer and apply HTV.